Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Jedi Knights Watch for another Hot Toys figure preview. This is the quarter scale Batman figure from the Dark Knight trilogy, and I know this came out a couple days ago. I didn't have time to preview this the day that it was announced, but the good news is now it's up on Sideshow, so we know exactly how much it's going to cost, when it's going to come out, so we can talk about all of that stuff here today. Let's get right into it. I do not have any quarter scale figures outside of my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle NECA figures. I mainly collect 1/6 scale, so this is going to be a little bit different for me. My opinions may be different about getting it or not getting it just because I am mainly 1/6 scale, but nonetheless, let's take a look here at the figure. It kind of looks like something that we've seen before because we've had a lot of Batmans recently, and they did announce last year that they were coming out with the 1/6 scale Dark Knight Batman as well. So this one looks a lot like that, except quarter scale. A good Christian Bale head sculpt here. This base that you can just kind of see a little bit of is going to be probably the biggest selling point in my opinion. But the Batman figure, it looks like, you know, what we've seen before with the DX-12, the Batman armory suit. We have also had a quarter scale Dark Knight figure as well. It has a different base and some different accessories. So this one is kind of like something we've seen before, but here is the really interesting part outside of the base is that they give us this bust, and this is actually the special edition, the Sideshow exclusive, where it comes with the empty cowl, but you're gonna get a bust and you can display the Bruce Wayne head sculpt on it, or if you have the Bruce Wayne head sculpt on the figure, you can display the cowl itself on the bust, and you can display both of them at the same time. It'd be really cool if Hot Toys would do that a lot more, where we could display the secondary head sculpts with our figures. I think that is something that they should really consider doing more of, because it's just a way to really get more bang for your buck and utilize all of the accessories or head sculpts that come with the figure. But here is my favorite part, and it's the base that this thing comes with, and it is so cool. It's got like a hawk bird on the front, and then on the back it has the Joker, Bane, Ra's al Ghul, the three from the trilogy. It's got like their head sculpts in stone here, and then we have like the Joker, like I guess you'd call it like sigil, and just the gothicness of this. It looks so cool. I would be willing to just get this and then use it for my 6 scale figures. I'm just not sure if it'd be worth the cost to do that, but this base is so unique and so cool. I wish Hot Toys would also do more bases like this instead of just your flat rectangular or hexagon bases. I wish that they would do more of this, where it's more like a diorama base or like something from the movie, just to make the figure look more realistic as opposed to like a action figure or toy. But this looks awesome. It's just got a lot of detail, so I'm really excited for the base of the figure. But here's just some more images. He comes with a lot of the accessories that we've seen in the past. He's got his flight gear here. The suit looks kind of like what we've seen, where they've separated it and there's going to be like a nylon underneath, so that he should be pretty posable. I just do worry about some of the rubber parts of the suit, you know, if they would crinkle, or you know, maybe the adhesive would give out, and then the ends would maybe start giving way and lifting up. Not sure about that. Being that it's quarter scale, I don't know what the original Dark Knight figure was, but I would hope that this would be ratcheted arms. I would assume so, just because he's going to be more heavy duty. Plus the suit's got to be a little bit restrictive, so ratchets would be good to help him get into poses like this. I still think the Armory Batman has the best head sculpt. This one looks pretty good, and the DX-19 that's coming out looks pretty good too, but I don't know, something about maybe in the eyes or maybe some of these facial expressions, I just still think that the Armory head sculpt looks better. It could just be that these are the first shots we're seeing, and maybe that's why. But like here, he kind of looks cross-eyed. I don't know, to me, it just, something's off in that the head sculpt here, the eyes, or maybe it's the mouth, or maybe a combination of both. I'm not sure. But the cape looks like it's going to be wired, so you're going to be able to pose that. That's really nice. They've done a lot of nasty Batman capes in the past. So I do hope that this one drapes better, is a better material, and just you know, is going to be a lot more realistic and not take away from the figure and actually add to the figure. Here we have the front and the back of the base as well. And again, you got the bat logo on top. It looks like real stone, and then that eagle on the front. That looks so cool. I really want that base. That's what really would get me to consider buying this figure, is that base, because we have Batman figures, so it's not like I need one. I have the DX12 with the armory head sculpt and then a custom cape, so I've kind of tailored mine to what it should look like, so I don't necessarily need this. Plus, I do have the DX19 pre-ordered, so haven't decided if I'm for sure going to get that or not, but you know, it's just, I don't know if it's a real need for me at the moment. But here's more shots of the bust that comes with it. This is a really cool selling point too. I really like the bust, and the Christian Bale head sculpt looks pretty good. You know, they're trying to show off some poses that he can kind of be you know, mobile, but in that thigh area, I just wonder, you can kind of see the wrinkling and the bending of those plates, those rubber plates. So we'll see how that holds up over time. But I mean, it looks cool. I just don't know. I'm kind of curious on why they're releasing this though, because from what I've heard in the community, that quarter scale Dark Knight figure is a work of art and one of Hot Toys' best figures. So I'm not really sure why they're doing that. Maybe just to give those that missed out an opportunity to get this. Could be. And good for them, you know, because now everybody can get a second chance at this quarter scale Batman. So, you know, that's great. For me, again, I don't have any quarter scale outside of my NECA figures, so probably going to be a pass for me, but that base is really tempting, and just having a quarter scale Batman would be pretty sick, so I wouldn't fault anybody for getting this guy. But again, those eyes look more like the DX12 than the armory, so something about the head sculpt here just seems off to me. Christian Bale looks good. I don't know if this is like fully recycled from the last quarter scale head sculpt. Could be, but the suit it looks like it's got some nice grays in mixed with the black, so just giving that a little bit more depth as well. But here too, you can see the rubber plates, just kind of how they look, where he's got a little bit of bend in the body, and how they're gonna react to those movements. So Sideshow does have this guy up for pre-order, and he is expected to ship between April 2023 and June 2023. So we're looking at like a year and a half here. The interesting thing about the price point is it's $595, which for that base, for the extra bust, for the quarter scale figure, it actually does seem like a pretty decent price, especially when you see these 6 scale figures creeping up to the $300 range. You know, then you have your Iron Mans and your bigger ones going for four plus. So it doesn't seem too terrible. I don't know exactly what the first quarter scale Dark Knight figure went for. My guess would be $500. You guys can let me know in the comments if you know what the retail price for that was, but it's not bad, especially for the stuff that you're getting with it. And here we do have just everything that is coming with our Batman figure. It comes with your normal accessories with all the hands. He's got all the batarangs, his bomb, some belt accessories, his flight system, and then a couple guns, and then that awesome base that has so much storytelling, so much Batman in it, that it's a must-have. And I wish Hot Toys would make the 6 scale Batman have that base, but I don't think they will. And then obviously the bust. If they would do more of this bust add-on stuff where we could enjoy the head sculpts, the secondary head sculpts that come with our figures, I think that would be so cool. You know, if you got to raise the price $20 to $30, so be it. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think of this figure. Will you be purchasing him? Will you be passing? I think for me it's a pass, just because I have the DX19 on order, and I already have a 6 scale Batman, and I don't have a whole lot of room to start collecting quarter scale figures. Will we get a quarter scale Joker reissue? Because I know that figure was a letdown and, you know, could have been better. So that'd be interesting to see too. But in the meantime, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell so you can be notified when we're coming out with new content. Alright guys, stay safe out there, and we'll see you soon.